Hello, hello, everybody. This is Valkyrie Tarot coming at you. This is going to be your 2020 forecast. So what I'm going to try and do is fit everybody on the same screen. We're going to see how this works. If it doesn't, I might make room. But each stone, each crystal out here is going to represent one of the zodiac signs. So there's 12 of them out here. I have all of the elements out here, as well as money for finance, because we're going to do a wealth portion. What we're gonna do is I'm going to get out an oracle card that's going to be your energy for the year of 2020, and then as each round goes by, we're going to draw a card from each deck to have an understanding of what to expect for wealth, health, love, and then an overall at the end. We're going to see how this goes. It's my first time doing it, so we're going to learn this together. I hope it works out for you. That being said, also please remember I'm also doing private readings. At this point in time, my discounted $10 ones for the end of the year is over with. I might be doing some discounted readings in the future if you guys thought that was popular. I had a couple people, take at it, but if you are interested in a personal reading, I can kind of tailor it to you, whatever you want. You want me to do twin flames, you want me to do a soulmate love reading, work, finance, health, whatever you would like, you let me know and I will tailor it to you. Okay. That being said, let's get started. Okay. I'm going to try and break these down too in the description box and tell you when each sign is being read. But again, I'm doing each as a cycle. So you might just want to watch it all the way through, especially since we all have other planetary alignments. So how each sign does might have to do with our other planetary alignments as well. Just something to think about. Okay. That being said, let's introduce all of these wonderful gemstones out here. Okay. As always, I have selenite, kind of seeing over the reading. I actually always have this with me when I'm doing readings. It's a really good crystal that'll clear the space for you. Starting over here to the left of your screen. We're going to start with Capricorn, because Capricorn is going to be the first sign moving through the year. Okay, so Sagittarius will be the last one over here. So Capricorn, you're going to be represented by this bloodstone. Aquarius, you're going to have citrine. Pisces, you're going to be over here with adventurine. Aries, you have malachite. Taurus, you have, I always say this wrong, chrysocolla. It has to do with mental strength. Over here, Gemini, lapis lazuli. Cancer, you'll have blue agate. Leo, this purple stone right here is called iolite. Has to do again with mental and psychic awareness. Virgo, you have amethyst. Libra, you have moonstone. Scorpio, labradorite, and down here at the end, Sagittarius, you have tourmaline. Now, each one of these stones and crystals, however you want to reference it, have different strengths. I am not lining these up based on the crystals that you would find on your birthstone, okay? So don't think that these are birthstones in any way, shape, or form. These are just crystals that I have. I've kind of laid them out almost in a chakra type of setup, okay? That's kind of what I'm going for, just color-wise and balance-wise for the thing. If you're interested to learn more about crystals, go on Google, check it out, go to your local crystal shop. I have tons more of these. These are just the ones that I thought really fit well with the spread. Okay? All right. That being said, here we go. This stone right here, this is angelite. I always keep a stone or a crystal on top of the decks to charge them before I do any reading. We're not going to do any jumpers today. We are just going to shuffle and lay out. Okay? So, here we go. This is going to be just an oracle card. This is the Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck by Mystic Moon. It's just going to be your overall energy for the year. Okay? Woo. Lots of energy. They're jumping. They're jumping on me. Alright. We're just going to lay them out. Capricorn, we have the masculine spirit, action, power, dominance. Aquarius, we have the spirit of the rabbit, fertility, sex, and spring. Pisces, we have spirit of the angel, guidance, blessings, answered prayers. I'm actually going to do this to make space so that I know who goes with what. Oh, gosh. We're running out of space already. This was a really great idea, but the table's a little small. Aries, we have spirit of stone, frozen, delayed, longing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. We're going to stagger you guys so that we can get this better. So there's the first 4. And down here for the next 4. There we go. I got it. We figured it out. We're good. Where we're at? We're at Taurus. We have spirit of the giraffe, perception, foresight, and advantage. Okay. Gemini, we have spirit of the staircase, ascension, progress, the long way home. Cancer, we have spirit of the cross, burden, hardship, and lessons. Leo, spirit of the castle, fortress, rescue, and imprisonment. And then over here on the side, can you guys see all your cards here? Hopefully you can see them. All right, over here on the side, we'll have the last 4. Virgo, spirit of Christ, forgiveness, reconciliation, and unconditional love. Libra, spirit of the tower, surprises, shifts, and big changes. Might have to move these in a second. Don't get lost on me. Scorpio. Spirit, the demon spirit. Only you would get that, Scorpio. Tormented, fear, and shadow self. And Sagittarius. Spirit of the pentacle. Faith, unity, and wholeness. Okay. Give me 1 second here while I just adjust these a little bit. What I'm actually going to do is slide. It's like a little, it's a cup shot. It's a shell game. It's a shell game. Follow your signs. Follow your stones. Okay. So again, just to clarify, okay? So this is the underlying energy for the year of 2020. Again, we have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay? All right, here we go. This next card is going to be your wealth card. You're going to be using the Madame Clara deck for this one. We get 2020 outlook for all of the signs. Financial outlook, wealth outlook for 2020. So for the masculine spirit, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. An unclear path will lead nowhere until you stop and regroup. Okay, so that might be telling you to kind of take a step back and have a better understanding of what you want moving forward and being able to communicate what you need financially. Okay. Aquarius. Sorry, I'm not shuffling. We have Two of Pentacles in reverse. Find a balancing act, or the juggle will become your struggle. So again, seems like a financial struggle right here. Could just be that it's the energy at the beginning of the year. A lot of us usually are kind of in the hole after the holidays. Just something to remind you, make sure that you find your balancing act. Look into your books and your checkbooks and your accounts. Make sure that you're not paying for anything you don't need. Make sure that you're really on top of your finances this year. Pisces. We have the Six of Pentacles. Your generosity pays off in the lives of those that you touch, okay? So Pisces, that's a really good card. That means that you're finding some balance with your finances, and you might be able to actually help other people out. So it seems like you're going to be pretty well off this year. Aries, 8 of Swords. Binded by guilt or fear, you must be honest with yourself. So this might be warning you to be careful with your finances this year. You might be a little anxious about your finances. Perhaps you might be tight on money or something along those lines. Just make sure that you really think things through. Don't kind of give frivolously. Really pay attention to your money this year. Gemini, am I there yet? I skipped one. Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, Taurus. No, I'm right. Gemini. 1, 2, 3. This is harder than it looks, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. No. Who did I screw up? Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Sorry, this was Aries right here. I don't know if I said Taurus by accident. Aries. My mistake. All right. Taurus, your turn. Whew. The Tower. Out of chaos and pain, creation, strength, and renewal arrives. So something big is going to happen to you financially. It could be positive, it could be negative. We have the Spirit of the Giraffe here underneath you, which is a really positive card. So this might mean that you might have an opportunity at a new job, or something could be happening with your employment. You could get a windfall, you could win the lottery, who knows? It's completely all open for you. But in the positive respects, we're looking for a good windfall of money. In the negative respects, sometimes it could mean having to change or relocate, okay? Gemini, now it's your turn. 9 of Cups in reverse. Greed and indulgence will reap a garden of disappointment, okay? So this is a reminder, kind of make sure, very similar to the Taurus reading over here. Wow, to the Aries reading over here, sorry. Just really be careful with your finances this year. Make sure that you're not giving frivolously. Don't be greedy. You know, really pay attention. Think about everything that you're paying for. Again, you have the staircase as your overall energy here. So it's a long process. So there might be something happening for you, Gemini, where you're working towards benefiting yourself, either in the workplace or at home. Just really make sure that you're paying attention to your finances this year. Don't give to things that don't need to be given to. All right, down here with Cancer. 6 of Swords. The next chapter will begin when you let go of the past, okay? So for you, you might be working really hard at trying to move forward out of a financial pitfall, or perhaps like you're just working really hard in general. But what this card is trying to tell you to do is whatever has happened in your past, which has made you feel uncomfortable about your financial situation, you got to let go of it. Move forward. You are no longer who you were when this happened. So have an outlook for what you want in your life and be able to move forward towards that goal. Set a goal, follow it. Try not to let what happened to you in your past influence you. So let's say you grew up poor, and because you grew up poor, you want to make sure you always have money. Like you just have this anxiety around ever having enough, okay? Or let's say you have put a lot of work, a lot of time and effort into your work to, you know, move forward in your career, you know, but you kind of feel like you're hitting a glass ceiling. That's okay. Keep putting the work in, set goals, follow them, okay? Just really make sure that you remember what's important in your life. And sometimes it's not always wealth. Wealth can be measured not only in finance, but also in love. Just think about it that way, okay? And again, you have the, the energy of the cross here. So you are going through a burden. You are going through some sort of loss here. Just make sure that in order to sail out of rough seas into calmer waters, you plan ahead, okay? All right, we've got Leo here, Spirit of the Castle. 2 Swords. A daunting decision to be made. Go with your heart, okay? So what this is telling you is you might feel trapped. You might feel like someone needs to come and help you out, or like you might feel like you need a change in your environment here. Follow your instinct, follow your heart. This might be telling you that there might be a new job opportunity coming towards you, and you've probably been comfortable in the job where you've been at before, but really think about that opportunity if it's coming your way. Really think about it. Follow your instinct, follow your gut. It'll never lead you wrong. Virgo, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. A conflict avoided leads you to compromise your position, okay? So this is forgiveness, reconciliation, unconditional love. You got the Spirit of Christ here, whether you're religious or not. It's just a really great overall unconditional love card. What this card is saying right here is it's telling you To avoid conflicts of interest, okay, just really put yourself first and make sure that you are focusing on your own goals to move forward, okay? Compromise is very important moving forward. So you might actually wind up kind of going head to head with some people here, but just remember compromise is important. Avoid conflicts, and it'll definitely help you move forward in your career. Spirit of the Tower over here for Libra. We've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. An end to hardship and suddenly loss is left in the past. So you have the Spirit of the Tower, surprises, shifts, big changes, and you were having a hardship probably financially in the past. So that's a really great card for you guys. It's telling you that whatever you've been dealing with in the past financially, it's kind of stalling out, and you're going to start to benefit and move forward. Just make sure that you don't get too excited having more money. Okay, so you might get a promotion, you might get a new job, you might get a really good bonus at the end of the year, but just make sure that you're spending it wisely moving forwards. Scorpio, financial. Again, you have the demon spirit, tormented, fear, shadow self. Not surprised, Scorpios, we have a tendency to run in that negative energy here. Let's see where it takes us. Knight of Wands. You'll be swept up in a new love with energy and passion. All right, so obviously it's coming off more as a relationship card, but if we turn this into more of a financial thing, wands are also ideas or inspiration. So you might be swept into the idea of a new job or a new career. Someone that you work with or someone that you know might be influencing you to maybe take a step towards a new passion in your life. All of us, we love we have our jobs. Some of us love our careers, but there's always that other thing that's kind of lingering under the surface, something that we feel like we need to follow and pursue as a new passion. So what this is saying is feed into your passion a little bit. Don't give up on your current career, obviously, because we have the demon spirit here, but really explore that new passion, and it could be actually very, very good for you, and it could be a good financial addition to what's going on in your life. All right, we got the Spirit of the Pentacle over here for Sag. We've got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Obstacles in your path bring you to seek an alternate route. Okay, so for you, even though this is a very good, in general, very stable card that you have for your energy, obstacles are going to come your way. You're going to get some hiccups along the way. Don't give up. Just remember, if a tree falls in the road and you need to get someplace, do you just go, oh, well, the tree's blocking the road, I guess I can't go? No, you find another way to get there, right? So just make sure that you keep a clear, open mindset on how to get to the next place, next step in your life, okay? So any obstacles that come your way, don't give up. Keep working towards what you want, and it will be there for you, okay? Next card is going to be your health card. So we are actually going to go with this guy. Where'd I go? Sorry. We're going to go with the Gilded Tarot for your health. And this is Rose Quartz over here. All right. We have health card for 2020 for all the signs. Overall health for 2020. Okay. Capricorn. Seven of Swords in reverse. So you might be facing something where you are having to face forgiveness. Okay, if we're talking about health, it might be an emotional type of situation. Swords usually represent anxiety or mental issues, not mental illness necessarily, just mental issues. So you might need to forgive someone moving forward in order to move out of this feeling of deceit or defeatedness. Next, Aquarius, we have the Magician. Okay, Magician is a great card. So this actually tells me that whatever is going to come forward for you health-wise, you have what it takes to be able to fight it. You have the tools that you need. You are going to be very healthy moving forwards. And even if you do fall ill, you will be able to come out of it and be healthier on the turn, I guess. Pisces, Queen of Cups in reverse. So this might be speaking more of an emotional situation for you. Okay, Pisces, you're a water sign. Queen of Cups is a water sign here. So this card is telling me to remind you to pay attention to your own emotions. Don't close off from people. You know, you might want to protect yourself from other people. You did get the Six of Pentacles with your finances card, so make sure people aren't taking advantage of you, and really make sure that you're paying attention to your own emotions moving forwards, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of other people. Aries, we have the Death card in reverse. That's a great thing for your health. Death card is not always meaning actual death, obviously, but it can also mean transformation. When we see it in reverse, it means that you're fighting something. You're fighting wanting to move forward with something in your life. So if something is happening to you, like a tower moment, or you really feel like a lot of pressure from something, really step back and try and understand what's happening, where it's coming from, and just know that you have the energy and you have the power within yourself to heal yourself no matter what happens. Okay, you just got to stay positive and move forwards. Okay, we got Taurus over here. Taurus, Three of Cups. That's actually a great card when we see it in the upright. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to be a lot more social this year. That card moving forward tells me that maybe in the past you're a person that's not very social. You don't like to get out. Maybe, you know, you've kind of been a recluse to yourself a little bit this past year. Get out there, have fun. I'm not saying to go drink in excess, obviously, but go spend time with your friends, your family, return to your tribe. Sometimes being with your friends and your family is a really great medicine. Kind of keeps your mind off all the negativity, and it reminds you that there's people there for you if you need them. Okay, Gemini, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, codependency card. So this might be telling you to trust other people. You know, pentacles are usually actually foundation and stability and finances. So when I see it in reverse like this, you actually have two nines in reverse. Nines actually represent fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. They're blocked for you, okay? So what this might be representing is, again, you have the Spirit of the Staircase under here. It might take a while to get where you want to go, all right? Don't be afraid to lean on other people if you need them, okay? Geminis, you're a very proud sign, so sometimes you're afraid to lean on people and let other people in. Don't be afraid to do that, okay? We can't all go it alone every once in a while. Find people that you trust, people that you can lean on to help you through it if you're dealing with some sort of stability issues, either emotionally, financially, or in your health. All right, Cancer. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So Knight of Pentacles is someone who moves forward with stability. Again, another stability card here. So you might feel like you're not able to be completely stable in your environment, either finances, emotionally, something going on with your physical health. Maybe you're up and down with your health. You're in and out of the doctor. You're sick a lot. Again, this is telling me you know, you need to take your time to heal yourself. Really pay attention to what's going on within your body, right? You might need to make some changes with your diet. You might need to get back to your foundation. You need to ground yourself again. So this might be a message of, in order to move forward and be healthy in 2020, you really have to ground yourself again, find what's important to you, find your center, and your stability will return. Okay, you don't want to be offering too much of yourself to other people, because you still have a lot of healing that you need to do for yourself. Okay. Next card, we have Leo. We have the Ace of Swords here for your health. Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. That's interesting. So we got some movement here. Ace of Swords is a really great card. In general, whenever I see a sword, again, that reminds me of intellect. That reminds me of thoughts. So where you have the spirit of the castle, where you might feel trapped or something like that, if we're talking about health, you need to be able to communicate with other people. You need to be able to speak your truth. If you're not speaking your truth, you're just going to bottle it up, and it can cause a lot of anxiety and emotions to become trapped. And it becomes really hard to deal with those things. So make sure that you use your voice, speak your truth, say what you need to say, whatever songs you want to add to this list here, and be able to be confident in your truth. If we hide our truth, a lot of times we wind up suffering silently. So don't keep that inside. Open up and say what you need to say. All right, Virgo. We got the Emperor in reverse. Emperor in reverse is a controlling type of energy. It is someone who is a little insecure about themselves. So that to me is, you have unconditional love here as your overall card. What's really important is that you learn how to let go a little bit. Stop trying to control other people around you. Try not to control your environment too much, because when you do that, it can cause conflict with other people. And you obviously have the Five of Wands underneath you for your finances. So take a step back, let other people take the reins for a little bit, relax. The universe has your best interest at heart. It will not lead you wrong. If you are not able to step back and let go of the reins and let other people kind of take the lead every once in a while, it can wear you out and it can exhaust you. Okay, so just make sure that you can lean on other people, delegate whatever responsibilities you need to if you feel overwhelmed moving forward. All right, we've got Libra. Libra, we have the King of Wands coming forward. All right, so that's telling me inspiration, passion, bravery, confidence. That's a really great card for you to have, especially since you have the Spirit of the Tower up here. So something big is going to change for you in 2020. You're coming out of the cold. You're feeling good. You're being able to move forward. You have the confidence, and you're going to be brave. And you have the leadership qualities, whatever you need, whatever you're stepping into here health-wise, you will be able to move forward confidently. I think it's going to be a really good year for you health-wise. Scorpio. Ten of Wands, the burden card. All right, so again, we have fire energy here. You have the Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands. Interesting. It's same energy as well. Kind of similar to over here that we had. Ten of Wands means that there is going to be a burden that you have to carry. All right, so it might be a physical burden. It might be more of a, related to your passions or something like that. Not necessarily emotions. Passions can kind of get confused with that, but remember that you are strong enough to carry whatever this load is. If something hits you, if you're going to be having a difficult year, physically, financially, emotionally, whatever it is, you are strong enough to carry the load. You are one of the strongest signs in the zodiac, if not the strongest sign in the zodiac when it comes to emotional strength, okay? No one can dig deeper than a Scorpio can. Remember that. You always have enough to carry the load. Okay. Don't give up is basically what that is saying there. All right, Sagittarius, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse over here. So you might kind of feel like you've lost your stability. You might kind of feel like there's a physical, you might kind of face a physical ailment or something that kind of feels like everything's falling apart. You feel like you can't move forward from it. But just remember, again, very similar to the Scorpio right next to you, no matter what, tens are almost the end of a cycle, okay? And no matter what comes your way, you should be able to burden that load as long as you pay attention to your foundation and pay attention, ask for help when you need it, and know that you are strong enough to be able to carry the load no matter what comes your way. All right? Okay. Now we have love, which is everybody's favorite. I know. Oh my God. Okay. We're going to use the Celtic Tarot going forward with this one. So we have love for 2020. Love for 2020. All the signs, collective consciousness. Love. Ugh. It's the holiday season, and I want to watch Love Actually. And that song just reminded me of that. You guys Love Actually fans? I think it's the best Christmas movie, holiday movie, sorry. You can argue all you want, but it's great. All right, Capricorn. We have Seven of Wands in reverse, okay? Seven of Wands means that you no longer need to stand your ground. You no longer need to feel defensive about anything. So If you are in a relationship with someone that you've been having conflict, or you felt kind of you needed to reserve yourself, it's giving you permission. You are in the right. Stand your ground. You don't need to be defensive about this. You are able to move forward confidently. All right, Aquarius, we've got the Four of Shields. So that's telling you to kind of be careful, play things close to your chest for a little bit. Okay, Spirit of the Rabbit that you have up here is a little bit of an indulgence type of card. Think about how rabbits go. Think about Thumper and Bambi, you know. So just be careful who you're giving yourself to. Really pay attention. Play it close to the chest for a little bit until that person earns your trust moving forwards. Pisces, Knight of Shields. So if you have someone in your mind that you want to move forward with, you have the spirit of the angel, so you can manifest whatever you want. The angels and the spirits above you are listening to you. Knight of Shields is telling you, make an offer. It may be a slow-moving offer, and this relationship might move forward slowly, but the stability will be there, and you have the angels over you guiding the way. Aries, we have the Six of Wands. So that's a very confident card. So whatever you're dealing with, again, you have the Spirit of Stone, which might say that things have been, frozen in time. Maybe you've been separated from someone love-wise. Six of Wands is a very confident card. This is an ego card. It means that you will be triumphant moving forward. So if you want this person, if you are already with this person, this is a really great card telling you that you are in the right. You will be able to move forward with this person confidently. All right. Taurus, we have the Druid in reverse, also known as the Hierophant in reverse. So this is going to tell you, right, you have a really good positive card. You have the Spirit of the Giraffe over here. It's been kind of telling you to kind of just move forward, get more social. When we see the Hierophant in reverse, it's just kind of saying that things are going to be a little non-traditional. So if you're a really traditional person, it might be weird for you to try and, step out of your comfort zone. But this might tell you that you're going to be looking at a relationship that doesn't go along the traditional values. Perhaps it is, an open relationship. Perhaps it's friends with benefits. Perhaps it's a same-sex relationship. Again, it kind of just depends on who you are, who I'm reading for. But just be prepared that a relationship might be coming your way if you're not in one already. And the way to move forward through it is to kind of let the reins go. Don't put yourself in a box about how a normal relationship is supposed to act. Instead, build it within the two of you yourselves. You have the power to build this relationship in a non-traditional way and be very successful and build a union together. But it might not always go the way that other people would perceive it in the norm, if that makes sense. All right. We've got Gemini. Gemini, you have the Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands for you, love-wise, Eight of Wands always tells me that there's no communication, that there's a blockage somewhere along the way. So what my advice would be reading this card right here would just be to, again, you have the Nine of Cups in reverse, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and now you have the Eight of Wands in reverse. You have some blockage going on. You have the Spirit of the Staircase. It's a long haul to get where you want to go. You might need to learn how to communicate what you need. If you love someone, if you are with someone in a relationship, or you want to be with them in a relationship, you need to communicate to them your needs, your desires, what you need from them on all levels: intellect, love, spirituality, and like all of those pillars. You need to communicate what you need. Okay, if you don't have what you need, you're going to get in your head and you're not going to be able to move forward. But you need to learn how to communicate your needs in order to have a successful relationship. All right, Cancer. Five of Swords. Five of Swords for love usually means a defeated type of energy. So you might feel defeated about a relationship that you're currently in or you were in. You might feel a lack of confidence moving forwards. The way that the Five of Swords is always depicted is somebody has the Three of Swords in their hands. So that's usually heartbreak. And then there's two swords behind you, which is a stalemate. Okay? So remember, there might be heartbreak. You might be dealing with it. You have the Spirit of the Cross. There's a burden you're dealing with, obviously. You might be dealing with a heartbreak here, so you don't want to kind of open yourself up. You don't want to let yourself be happy. You don't want to go into another relationship right now because you're still healing, okay? Keep in mind those two swords in the back, okay, they are a stalemate, meaning that there is still an opportunity to return. There is still an opportunity to heal yourself moving forwards, but you need to learn how to work through your anxiety and your frustration related to this this relationship specifically in order to move forwards. Okay, you got to heal yourself. Again, that was already said with the other cards. You have to heal yourself in order to move forward. Leo, Queen of Cups. That's a beautiful card for you. So this is telling you, emotion-wise, you are ready to move forward. You want to give into whatever this relationship is, and you are going to be able to give your heart freely without any concern, and it's going to be pretty happy if you can work through all of the other stuff. Virgo, the Sun card. Woo! That is a great card to have. Sun card is awesome when it comes to relationships. That's ultimate happiness, ultimate fulfillment. You also have the Spirit of the Christ, which is universal love. That is great. That is awesome. So ride that energy into 2020 and really embrace it. All right, we have Libra. Libra is the Queen of Swords, ironically, is also the Queen of Swords when represented. So the advice for this moving forwards into 2020 would be to make sure that you're speaking your truth, make sure that you have an even give and take in your relationship. Libra, you are someone that needs the scales to be steady. Okay, if they are not steady, it causes a lot of anxiety with you. Swords represent anxiety, sometimes is an emotion. So really make sure that in your relationship, if you're with someone right now, or if you are going to be going into a relationship with someone, make sure that you maintain a 50-50 or an even give and take for a successful relationship in 2020. Scorpio, we got the World card. That's actually not too bad considering the other cards here. Means that you are on your path, a cycle is coming to an end, you are going to be reborn coming through. You might travel to get to this person, but as far as love goes, Scorpio, you know, we have a really strong heart. We have that elastic heart, as people say. You know, this is telling you that whatever you have gone through in this past year, it was meant to happen. You are coming to the end of a cycle, and you are going to be able to move forward into another relationship in a healthy way without bringing any of the burden or any of the trouble from the past with you. And Sagittarius, finally, Seven of Cups. So that's telling me that you actually have some choices ahead of you when it comes to it. So you might have a couple people kind of sitting on deck for you. So just make sure that you look at each choice clearly so that you're not confused moving forwards. And we always want to make sure that you're obviously doing what you feel is best for you. Don't follow your ego or your loins. Follow your heart, follow your instincts. It'll never lead you wrong. Okay, now we're going to do an overall for the year. This is going to be the Ethereal Visions deck. One card for each overall. Tarot read for each. Close out the reading. All right, Capricorn, we've got Queen of Swords. Make sure you maintain an even give and take moving forward throughout the year. Make sure that you are able to see things clearly and fairly and justly. Aquarius, we have the King of Wands. Be brave, be confident, live your life with passion, and you can't go wrong. Pisces, the Emperor, okay? Know that you have the confidence and the power and the intellect to be able to move forward as a leader and make the right choices moving forwards. This is not, when it's in the upright, it's not a controlling card in a bad sense. It's a controlling card in the sense that you have what it takes to be the leader, so step up and do your job in whatever respect. Aries, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse for overall. So this is a reminder to let go of anything in the past that might have made you feel lied to, made you feel defeated. This is a card of forgiveness, okay? So really let go of any frustrations that you might have had, and you'll be able to move forward with an open heart and an open mind. Taurus, the Artist, okay? Unique to this deck, the Artist actually tells me that you are able to manifest whatever destiny you want. if you dream it and you believe it, you can achieve it type of mentality. So whatever you want out of this year, put your energy into it, ask your angel spirits and guardians for it, and it will be yours. Gemini, Four of Pentacles, overall energy. Make sure that you're careful, okay? You had some reversed cards right here. You got the Spirit of Staircase. Four of Pentacles is telling you to kind of play it close to your chest a little bit. Really analyze a situation before you decide to open yourself up to the vulnerability of it. Really make sure you're taking care of yourself. Reach out, have others help you, but really make sure that you're putting yourself first this year. Cancer. There's that Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Heartbreak is something that you're going to be dealing with, obviously, throughout the year. But it's not always a bad thing, okay, heartbreak-wise. That means that we have to heal. Again, healing. That's all of the energy that I'm getting for you guys for 2020. Take your time to heal. Take your time to put yourself back together. Maybe you had a bad year this year, or maybe moving into next year, you're going to have some struggles, either emotionally, financially, or health-wise. Take your time to heal and move forward. What we got Leo. We got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So the Three of Pentacles in the reverse usually means that you don't want to work with other people too much. So it might be telling you, just as a reminder, to kind of focus on yourself. Know that you can get it done by yourself, that you don't need to lean on other people necessarily because you're a strong, confident sign. Leos are probably the most confident sign out of the entire zodiac. You're the king of the jungle. But just remember that sometimes it's not bad to lean on other people if you have to. Virgo, Five of Swords is all about forgiveness, moving forwards. You have a really great reading. You have a really great outlook for 2020, to be honest, Virgo. So I really hope this works well for you. Five of Swords is all about forgiveness. It's all about forgetting the past and moving forwards. Libra, got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you got the Tower moment. Something big happened for you. You no longer feel left out in the cold. You feel confident moving forwards. You want an even give and take. But be careful offering yourself to someone else. Really make sure that you look over, your situations. Page of Pentacles is, thinking about stability moving forwards. Really thinking about it. Okay, make sure that you not overthink. You're a Libra, so you're going to do that anyways. But just make sure that you really plan ahead. Don't give yourself frivolously. Really make sure that you analyze every situation before you give too much of yourself into it this year. Scorpio, we've got the Knight of Swords here for you coming forward. So be swift, be true, be just, but don't wrong others. Don't cause harm inadvertently here. Say what you need to say. This is a communication card here. So coming in, saying what you need to say, saying your truth, be you. Maybe in the past you've been unable to speak your truth, okay? Be noble. That's the other thing that this card is. Knights are always noble energies, okay? But be swift, be just, be true, be you. All right, last card here. We got Sagittarius. Wow. Sag. What a great card to end on. Two of Cups. So your soulmate is coming if you're not already with them for 2020. So the Seven of Cauldrons, you may have a lot of options here. You might be confused, but your soulmate is coming and is there and is on their way. So choose wisely, my friend. Choose wisely. All right. That is your 2020 forecast for all of the collective that's watching. I hope it wasn't too confusing. If you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe all the way through 2020. Please also stop back. I do monthly readings. I do 2 love and soulmate readings each month, one for the first half, one for the second half of the month. I do a divine masculine and a divine feminine reading for twin flames out there too, and I also do full moon readings. So check back on my channel throughout the year. Hopefully some of this energy will have the ability to change. Hopefully some of it stays the same if it was good for you. But all in all, just remember 2020 is going to be a huge year for us energetically. Hindsight is always 2020. That's the big joke, but I think 2020 is going to be a great year for a lot of us if we just, follow our instincts, follow what the universe has laid out for us, and live life unconditionally. Thank you for joining in. Hope to see you guys soon. Deuces.